I'll be honest with you, I didn't know Fabi's Arborange was a radio show kind of thing. I thought it was like a podcast where a couple of dorks talked about EarthBound a whole bunch. Welcome back to Cognitive Dissonance. Previously, we defeated super bosses. We took care of a Space Cthulhu, and we defeat an ultimate cosmic destroyer in the shape of a Fabi. And we got the Borange Ray. The most broken weapon in this game. We had to do some broken things to get it. So, kind of evens itself out. But Laris is like a force to be reckoned with now. Now it's time to really start prepping for the endgame. We have all the reboot orbs, which means we gotta head to places. Of course, New over there would be going like, hey, Zixonite. Yeah, we'll get to it. We need to prepare for other endings. Also, we need to head to Uranus. There's some things on Uranus we need to do yet. Okay, it's Uranus, but still, we have to land on it. We killed Gargiathan. And there's a dude here that wants us to meet him after we killed the Gargiathan. That dude over there, the green dude. Not this green dude. That's Tenda. Yeah, they have space travel, what of it? Okay. So this is a terrible joint. It's a dive. We killed a space slug. And we made it do its taxes. Now he's no longer menaced by Gargiathan. Here's his life savings. We don't really need it at this point, really. But thanks. He could go back to his trading business. Yeah, I'll say, the food around here takes forever. Speaking of which, let's take an order. We'll pick it up in the next century. He will take 3 multi-bottle rockets to go. Oh, I just remembered that I could have said to the Gargiathan, evil alien biomonster, get you the hot bullets of shotgun to die! But I guess I'll just buy a record instead. Man, I always think of these things after they've already happened. Ah. I can't go back and record it. Obviously, it's already up on YouTube. But at least I got to say it now. So we got some money for killing the Gargiathan. We don't really need to buy anything, but hey, we got money. And that's all that matters. Now it's time to head to Saturn. More accurately, the mothership of Saturn. The Giegue mothership. There's a department store Spook around here. But you need 5 reboot orbs to fully explore this place. And we have 5 reboot orbs. Yeah, we have 5 reboot orbs. I'm just checking, okay? I wanted to make sure. Pretty sure I did everything in this game yet. So welcome back to Giegue Mothership. If you forgot the path, well, here's the path. But we could fight enemies now. We're overpowered. We could fight enemies like these swanky seed pods. Oh, did I mention that the Borange Ray also gives you initiative? Because the Borange Ray gives you initiative. And it murders pretty much everything. Don't worry, we'll scan them later. There's plenty of them. They're all over the place. In fact, it's better to do all your scanning at the end because enemies... Guys! Hello? Okay, you guys just do what you're doing over there. Doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, that glitch could happen from time to time. It's completely random, as far as I could tell. Now, I turned on this area because we had Zarbul crawling around in some pipes. So we could get in here. And there he is, the department store Spook. None of these rooms are your rooms. You stole the place. And we're fixing it. Doors and lighting. Repaired. Yay! Maintenance man. Maintenance mook. Good. You're not supposed to like it. Now he's sicking all the crewmen after us. I skipped it too fast, but he said, hey, it's bright in here, I don't like it. Now we can fight this thing, too. Remember how deftly I avoided it the last time? It's a Starman. Let's try not killing it immediately. Even though Orange Ray loves to do that. It has mechanical and biological parts, but there's also something extra. Now it's weak to fire and electricity. Also shotgun, doing the devil's number. It's also weak against that. Oh no, Colonel Saturn is strange! We're about to make you insane. Orange power! As a matter of Colonel Saturn is strange, we have more devastating weapons. That would be bad if Laris got strange, though. It's a good thing he's wearing that body armor that stops that. So this area should look familiar. It was right before we heard Megalovania music. It's the big room! You don't have to fight them in the big room, it's okay. Yeah, to heck with your vines. Why are there vines all over the place anyway? Some kind of weird mutant monkey fish frog? I'm waiting for that to get out of my way. These enemies are completely useless fighting me now. I have the ultimate weapon. And I have pliable vines! They're better at attack and speed than the shell straws. And also they're warm. You know, when I look at plant life, I don't think warm. I think rubbery. Or maybe barky. Hey, I remember this place. It's the Starman barracks. He found some friends here. I wonder what he means by friends. No, I'm gonna step on everything alive. It's trying to kill me. So those are the hyperpods that we were healing on. Obviously, they're not working as intended anymore. This, I forget what was in here. I think it was just some Starmen. And we can't even get over to that section just yet. But we could go to Laris's barracks. They look a little different now, and there's Phil. Ah, he's still trying to beat him at Gem Thieves. What was the game called again? Let's send Colonel Saturn this time. Let's do this. Colonel Saturn is doing some Metal Gear Solid up in here. There's a few switches we need to turn on. Some things to check out. So it's back into the ducts for us. Right, this area. Turn that on. And we can use those hyperpods now. There's other things around here too. Namely, more switches. More Colonel Saturning. Colonel, I have a big nose. I promised myself I would stop doing that, but no. It's a crime against myself. Seems like that's somewhere we need to go. Even though I'm not quite sure how that thing has a roof yet. We'll just take it as is. There should be like a little gate opening I'm looking for around here somewhere too. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Also, the reason why I brought Colonel Saturn is because he has a shotgun now, so he's even more devastating if things like get the drop on him. Like I mess up. And we got some grabby robot arms! That is an attachment for Zarbal. Once we get it back to him. It'll help him with his punching. You know, it's easier to robo-punch when you have grabby robot arms. I don't know why, but my throat feels dry. I think it's because of the warm air. Yeah, all those guys are now possessed by plant dudes. I knew they were going to take them over. It was a given. But that's it. Back to the team we go. Hey Zarbo, we picked up something for you while we were down there. Grabby robot arms. Better strength, better psi, less speed. I'll take it. Most of his technology is psi-based anyway. Like Reflect, Electrocute. I'm pretty sure all of those go with his psi stat. gonna try and get past these guys if I can. No power to this hyperpod. Remember when I confused Laris with all these bodies? Well, they're a bit more distinct now. What do you want this time? No, we're not done yet. Well, what do you want me to do now? Do you want me to stay or leave? Make up your mind. Or I'll make it up for you. You know what? How about I start fixing more things? Like the repair systems and access tunnel. That's fixed now too. Sounds like there's something open nearby. It's working fine now. Also, we could repair ourselves here. Oh, only Laris could get repaired here. Well, it's not like he's hurting anyway. So this is the access tunnel. No, there aren't. Only enemies. We are not his friends. He doesn't sound very friendly. Sounds a little clueless, if you ask me. Oh, it must be La Milana, the arcade game. What was over here? Besides green paste. Don't take that jump pad over there. That's a good way to leave. We don't want to do that. There's some more reboot orbs to do here. So we have to take the bottom path. Ah, it's all creepy and plant-like down here. Wonder if it has to do with that weird asteroid we saw. More stuff here. Guard thought pills that I'll never use. And a record. We're probably listening to that record right now. You know, when you know what you're doing, this mothership isn't all that bad. Ooh, things just got a turn for the spooky. Looks like some kind of research lab. I wish it did mean that. Okay, good. Thanks for the information. He has no idea either, but there's a plasma reroutifier in there. That's a ship upgrade for later. Well, there's all this shiny stuff. I've seen shiny on Mercury, which means it's important. There's a sealed blast door here. I bet that's the department store Spook's doing. Also, there's a frog here if you really want to save. Because there might be some important things up ahead. Or maybe in the room we were just in. Yeah, we're going to have to fight this guy. Once that Borange Ray hits them with Insane, there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. That's why I like that beam so much. Oh, you're a new fellow. Oh, that looks disturbing. What's attacking me? It's a Stalker. Murder it. Make it go crazy. Yeah, he has too much HP. It's a big stationary growth. Oh, it's like a cactus or a stop sign. Weak to fire and freeze. Also, he's insane, so he thinks he's a bouncer. And he's just gonna do constant damage to himself. I think he might also have a poison or a beam burn on him, too. Even though the game wasn't telling us that. But yeah, stay away from those growth things, they're bad for you. And we got Vulnerability Spray. Vulnerability Spray reduces an enemy psi resist, and you could use it a few times. Let's fight this thing, it has to die. Look at it, it's in pain! It needs to die! It's not gonna be that easy. It's just downright disturbing. It's half mook, half plant, all attitude. Except it's dreary. It's weak against hypnosis and being insane. Well, at least we took care of it. We did our good deed for today. That mook is in mook heaven now. Man, that's a terrible way to go. Ah, not again. Word of note. The stock stalkers can explode. They're taking some advice off the trees. So keep a ding handy. Ding everyone up on occasion. I remember this room very well. This is where Laris died in a previous timeline. Now there's a really modern science going on in here. Now we could reboot it. That's all fixed up. We can't head over to the weapons or the experimental area. It's currently under construction. Oh boy, upgrades! Yeah, go to the science wing. We don't need you here. I think New did a better job, really. Yeah, that's some very modern-looking science. They're trying to plantify a Saturn. Doesn't seem like it's working in their favor. So this is the same big room we were in before, but a different side of it. I'm taking the only route you could possibly take in this giant room. So there's not really much to say about this area, except it has lots of plant-based enemies. We just get ourselves up to the bridge. We only have 2 reboot orbs left to use. One of them is right here. Remember when Giegue couldn't fix this? I'm just gonna call him Giegue because that's probably what he is by now. With all our faffing about. But we fixed that for him. You should be grateful. He was a big loser. He lost the kids. Hey, department store Spook, did you read this thing here about him losing the kids? Yeah, we're coming to beat you up. We have a orange ray. Just for you. We'll try and make our way past these mooks. Don't want to fight them just yet. We want this thing. It's a knowledge stone. These are new items at the very end of the game. Where is it? Right here. Could teach somebody a new skill. Do never ever use one on Laris. Laris gets a really bad skill. Colonel Saturn, I think, gets a new psychic attack. You know, let's go for that. He gets PK Ground. Yes, that PK Ground. It gets stronger when used repeatedly. You would think, hey, maybe you should use that on Giegue. But nah, I wanted to go the old-fashioned route. Yeah, Laris gets something called PK Berserk, which makes him go berserk, and then he can't do anything anymore. Didn't I tell you about the gangs all here? Tree Spook brought the whole gang. Which means we could probably do a few scans here. Actually, just one. Those swanky seed pods. Yeah, I got it. There's a Starman. Oh. It glitched out. Alright, fine. I guess they weren't worth it. Everybody's insane. Everybody's doing damage to each other. Wait a second. What was that supposed to be? Oh, they're attacking us. Yeah. I didn't use the orange ray yet. Let's rectify that, shall we? It's not like these enemies leave when we defeat the final boss of this area. Look at all those experience points. And all the Bobucks. And all that poison. I'm not used to seeing poison on people. Usually it doesn't happen. No, because I can't see you. Where are you? Well, that's really nice of you, but we have to murder you now. Yes, you can use recall in this area after he says that. You can't use it any other time. He's the captain, after all. Time for a mutiny! It was this guy right here, all along. This giant plant. He was the spaceship Mook. Or the spaceship Spook. So, We gonna do some fighting now? Because I have a Orange Ray and you're an endgame boss. Yeah, but you seem to be blocking something I want to get into. No, I don't want to be your friend. No one here is your friend. They all hate you. They told me so before they died. Oh, you're really trying that kind of meme on me? Come on now. I've played my share of PC games. That's who you are, alright. And I'll be your first real boss fight. Oh, he's gonna get so creamed. It's Master Magnolia. We need to get a scan in on him before we kill him horribly. Just our overpoweredness. The ultimate overlord of flowers and trees. He's resistant to physical attacks. Because he's hooked up to the computer. He's made out of like unobtainium or something. See how little damage our awesome shotgun does? Unacceptable. Problem for him is that the Orange Ray is not physical. It's beam damage. Which means all his physical defenses means absolutely nothing to us. He's insane now. And Colonel Saturn, I guess he could use that new Sai he's got. PK Ground. Yeah, it only hits once, it doesn't hit multiple times like it does in Mother 3. And he's already in the second phase. Yeah, I heard all this before. Really? You're gonna play that music? Now you're really going to die. Yeah, whenever boss plays Megalovania at me, usually doesn't have a good time. Especially when you get rid of all your physical defenses. And he summons little minions. This is what didn't happen last time because I had some really good orange hits. And he died. Yeah, say goodbye to your friends. You got no friends. No one likes you. You just cruise around taking over ships, trying to prove you're a tough guy. But we're the real tough guys around here. Menace of the entire solar system. That is us. You've been to every single planet. You've destroyed every single thing. Every super boss. You really think you have a chance? Because you don't. But no, all he's gonna do is sprout seedlings and, you know, just glare at us from that shell. I didn't expect him to actually last this long. Usually he died by now. Well, at least we get to enjoy more Megalovania music, because this is all this guy's going to be doing, is summoning minions and being crazy. And there he goes. Oh wow, you almost killed Alinivar. That's not cool, man. Well, at least he left us a Beam Omega disc. And some herbs. A lot of herbs. Too many herbs. We get it. I heard plant heaven sucks anyway. There's a lot of light, moisture, and people breathing on them. Rather underwhelming. Luckily, there's more to this ship than just that guy. Those blast doors are probably open now. So next time on Cognitive Dissonance, we're gonna go see what's behind those blast doors. Good night, folks.